This year's Big Brother is something else. I received a lot of shockers today, from Kiddrica joining the bottom post to Trikiti leaving the bottom post. Like, how did he move from being bottom four consecutive times, I mean 3 consecutive times, to not even being there at all? Like, whatever God that Trikiti is serving, whatever prayers that pray for him, wherever they are, it is strong and it is working. The week that he was supposed to go, they evicted 1 person. Last 2 weeks again, last week they evicted 1 person. Like, he has just been getting saved. And then this week, that there's no way that he would have escaped, because normally he has been like bottom 3, and then today he did not now join and did not evicted 3 people. Like, my God. Then Brighto's eviction shocked me. Not only was he evicted, he had the least votes on the voting polls. Hey God. Let me just get into the video and just like tell you guys everything, because this Sunday's eviction, Ebuka shook tables, and the shaking of tables this time is not like just shaking tables. It's kind of tables that will breed beef, like strong beef in the house. So guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Aproko girl, Anita. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a video. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This video shout out goes to Eze Uboma. I hope I didn't murder the name. I see you. A pot of fried rice for you. Thanks for always supporting. So Ebuka started by breaking Dorothy's table. He asked her thoughts on Toni and Brighto's relationship, being a situationship. Dorothy was not like, I'm not in their room, I don't know what really goes on between them, but like, they are cool and stuff.
I don't know. Firstly, I'm not in their room, so I can't really say what they do or what their day-to-day activities are. But I think they're good.
Ebuka now said, but are you really happy for them though? And I'm like, Ebuka, oh, you have come today. She's like, why not? Why won't she be happy for them that they're cool and stuff? Then the next thing, he entered the eviction, he called all the 12 nominated housemates to stand up. And I'm like, what is happening here? Why are all of them standing up? I thought it's like bottom 4 that they usually call. So I was just watching, I said, let me know what is about to happen. Then after calling all of them now, he now said the next housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother Naija house is
Tolani Badge.
Things are getting real. Like, I was thinking it was even fake eviction, but when she now came on stage, I knew that this is not even a joke. Then let me just bring out all the questions that Ebuka asked her. All the 12 housemates were standing. He now said, how do you feel? Toni was now saying that I still feel like I'm supposed to be in the house till now, but like, it's okay, it's fine and stuff. I'm like, okay, it's all right. She has been so confident in her fans since the start of the show. She's always saying like, oh, she puts things in place, da. So maybe she felt like she just has like this huge fan base, and I'm sure this eviction shocked her. So the next question Ebuka asked her is, do you think Prince will miss you? And she said, I hope. As if she knows that like that scene, there's something about it. Then she now said, I feel like Prince is hard to understand and I'm a very impatient person. Ebuka asked her, do you see a future with Prince? She now said, oh, when he comes out, that they are going to know. He now asked her the question about the discussion she had with Erica concerning Neo. You know, she said that she liked Neo and stuff. Even before she came out, Ebuka said it in the house that Tolani Badge talked about liking Neo. V was like so shocked. You see that V and Neo's table? Today, Ebuka puts it to... In fact, there's no table in the Big Brother house again. As it stands now, there's no table. So when they asked her the question, she was like, no comment. Ebuka should ask Erica the conversation that Neo and Erica had first. Ebuka said, it's you that I'm saying, it's you that I'm asking a question, so you need to answer. She now said, no comments. I'm like, hell, this Tolani Badge self. So he now asked her, okay, what is it moving forward? She talked about her YouTube channel, media, and just everything social media related. There's something else she said. She was like, she knows that they're going to meet her in the Saturday night parties, but oh well, it's all good. And I'm like, even Alex did not say that we are going to miss her. Alex is the only person that I know that I miss on Saturday nights, in the Saturday night parties. Tolani Badge sometimes should be a vibe, sometimes should just not be a vibe. So her saying we'll miss her, I don't think we are going to really miss her like that on Saturday. It's even Prince that I feel like in this set I'm going to miss more. Then Ebuka now moved over to the house to shake more tables. He asked Trikiti, what's up? Trikiti now said his emotions are all over the place, and I understand because it is expected. 4 times in a row they are calling you to stand up. So he now said, you were close to Nengi. What do you think about Nengi and Ozo?
Their situationship is a situationship.
I like how straightforward he was with the answer that with the answer that he was giving Ebuka. So Trikiti now said, me myself too, I'm lost, cause you think that they are a couple sometimes, and she'll say some things, and I'll be like, what's going on? Like today she's saying this, and then tomorrow she's saying this. That her actions don't match her words, so he doesn't really understand what's up with like Ozo and Nengi because of the way Nengi is like in and out about the whole matter. Ebuka asked him, are there any distractions? Trikiti was like, he doesn't really know, but like she's cool with Neo, that this past week she has been cool with Neo. And I'm like, Neo, okay, where did Neo distraction come from? Neo is not even a kind of distraction at all. Ebuka knew what he was getting at. I think he was looking for who's going to call Kiddrica's name, because he asked different people that question, like, is there any distraction between the Ozo and Nengi ship? Trikiti now said that that's the only one he knows. Then Ebuka asked him, is Kiddrica a problem? Trikiti now said that he's not a problem, that he just thinks that Kiddrica is just being Kiddrica, that he doesn't see Kiddrica as a distraction. I'm like, it's alright, it's okay. Then this is the point where they evicted Watoni. I saw it coming. That's the only eviction that shocked me today. Like I was expecting it, and then she left. Even she was very, very confident in the fact that she's going to stay. She was already talking about winning head of house tomorrow. Like she's going to win head of house and then collect that chair, blah blah blah. I'm like, it's as if you don't know that you're going home today. She's the only person that her eviction did not shock me.
Watoni, you have been evicted. Please leave the lockdown house immediately.
Never go.
He now asked her, like, did you expect this? She now said yes and no. He now went on to ask her about Brighto. She now said, he always makes me happy, very happy. Wonderful. He now said, why did it take you this long to find him though? Because it seems like you were moving from like one person to the other, then finally it was now Brighto. So is it kind of like a settling situation, like, oh, let me just settle for this person? She was like, she didn't really move from person to person. That even with Kiddrica is not her major spec. There's even Prince that she knew that from beginning, like he's more of a spec to her than Kiddrica. So Kiddrica's matter was not even a speckish issue. It was not that deep. So for Brighto, she didn't expect it. She didn't know, like it just happened for her and Brighto. So we kind of asked her, what about Brighto? Are you hoping for things to happen after this? She now said, I'm not sure how he feels, so I don't know. Like that was the most straightforward thing that she said, and it's very, very true. Like you can't really trust Brighto's feelings. At the point, I was even feeling like that boy might even be a fake housemate. Then Ebuka went in to shake more tables. He asked Erica, what are your thoughts on Neo and V? She now said that they are cool, that to her that they are cool. That the only thing is that she feels like, she was thinking that Neo would have asked V out by now, because the way she's looking at it, they are like the strongest couple in the house. So she's even surprised that he has not asked V out till this point. Ebuka now said, but you encouraged Tolani Badge to like go ahead with her feelings for Neo. She now said that she not really encouraged her like that. That the only thing that she told her was like, I thought you and V were friends. So like, where is all this coming from? Then Tolani Badge now told her that Neo told her that they are just friends. That Neo and V, they are just friends. So it's like, oh, I'm free and stuff. Then Erica now told her, okay, well, like it's kind of like your choice, that she's not going to be part of it.
Problem. I'm going to stay out of this because V is not my friend. Tolani is my friend. I'm not going to say anything to V. I'm just going to stay out of it.
So you didn't mind if it was broken up?
I don't really care.
I'm like, hey, Bazibos, last week it was V on Erica's matter. Today it's Erica on V's matter. So 1-1 for both of them. Then this next table is a table that I did not expect him to break, but he broke it and shattered it. He asked Laycon, how do you feel about Kiddrica? When he asked, I'm like, Ebuka is getting somewhere. Laycon now said, I think they are good and happy with whatever they are doing. Like they're happy with whatever they are doing, so it's fine. He's fine with it. Ebuka asked him about the fact that he's always saying that Erica tried to kiss him and stuff. He was now dumbfounded. He doesn't even know what to say. I'm like, Ebuka, see what you're saying. This is like full-time exposure, because I'm sure Erica did not know that he has been saying that about her. He was now saying that that it was when she was intoxicated, that happened after their Saturday night party, when she was intoxicated, that she didn't know and stuff. Ebuka said, was it once though?
It happened just once?
A couple of times.
Okay, just wanted to be clear. All right, I'll be right back.
Laycon, please, can you tell me when I tried to kiss you?
Can we not talk about it now?
If they had started talking about it at that time, it would have been very bad. And Erica has 2 strikes already. I don't even know why she wanted to confront the situation while the live eviction show was still on. Laycon, according to Kiddrica. Then Ebuka now said, don't you think you're a distraction? He now said, I don't think I'm a distraction. Then this is the point where everything now became calm. Ebuka now did as if he has gone, he's done with them. He even started advising them on different things. So they thought that it was over. The next thing, he now did as if, oh, he just heard something at that point. I'm sure he already knew from the beginning that they were going to evict 3 people. But he just did as if people had just called him. Then he now told all of them to stand up. Then he now said the next housemate to be evicted from Big Brother Nigeria house is Brighto. Hey, the housemates were shocked.
Brighto.
What? That was a surprise. What?
Yes,
This is Big Brother.
Even Brighto was surprised because he was standing with so much confidence. Then when they now called his name, they now hugged him. He now left. When they evicted Toni, Brighto did not even shake. Like, Toni was even the one that now came to hug him when she was going, and he just gave her like 2 seconds hug, and then she left. I'm like, hey, this kind of, even if it's somebody that you don't like, at least, like, I don't know, Sha, but little did he know that he was also going to go on his own too. He didn't expect it at all. When he came out now, Ebuka now did his like question and answer session. Ebuka now asked him, what do you think you did wrong to be out of the house at this time? He now said, maybe Toni. What do you mean by Toni? Like, how is doing Toni doing wrong? I mean, how is being with Toni doing wrong? I didn't understand his answer for that one. He now told him, Ebuka now told him that when he was coming to the house, he said that he did not have any relationship plans in mind, that how did the whole thing with Toni happen. He now said that he grew fond of her, that they were just spending a lot of time together, so he just grew fond of her. He now asked him about the fact that he's always knocking heads in the house, that what was that about? Like, Brighto that would knock this person said and knock this person said. Brighto now said that, like, that's just him, that's just how he is. I was expecting him to say that it's part of the game, because anything that you say that is under the game, you're going to be forgiven. Like, everybody just say, okay, you're playing the game. But for him to say that's just him, that means he needs to be feared in real life, not only the game. He now asked him, what's up moving forward? Brighto now said he's more of like a career person, so he's going to do more professional certifications and like chase his dreams and all of that. Then Ebuka announced that from 5 p.m. tomorrow there's going to be live eviction, so they're going back to the normal voting process for the housemates. So tomorrow you need to tune in to know the people that are going to be up for possible eviction. Hey, this is when things are going to be hot. This is now like a battle of the strongest, because it's like the strong people that are still in the house. So it's now a battle of the strongest, and this is kind of eviction nomination process. I used to see some people that are not so strong to the end, because if they don't nominate them, then they cannot go home. So tomorrow when they do their nominations, we now know. Imagine if they now call out Ozonegi, Erica, Dorothy. How is it going to be? One of them has to go, if not 2 of them. So it's going to be crazy. This going back to this process at this time is going to be very, very crazy. But we are just going to be watching. I feel like Lucy is going to be out with this new nomination process, because the housemates don't even like her before, and this housemates operate based on sentiment, so they might just nominate her to go. I'm curious to see how it all goes from now though. Then after the eviction, Ebuka did not tell the housemates goodbye. They were just sitting down there as if they were mourning. All of them were just quiet, sitting down, thinking, because the eviction this night, the questions, everything was just like, it shook almost all of them. Then later, Bigina told them that they can go. This is the point where I sign out. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.